Hi, Leo. Welcome back. That title found you and sent you here. It wasn't by accident. Okay, know that. Let's get into your messages. What do we have for Leo? Overall message for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Message for Leo. You got intuition. The bottom says approval. Choose to approve of yourself, and others will too. Okay? So some of you could be wanting or trying to get the approval of someone here. Once you approve of yourself, others will fall into alignment and do the same as far as you. Intuition, you are learning to embrace and trust your inner knowing here. So your intuition is at an all-time high at the moment. You're trusting your gut, that inner knowing that you have. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's read from the guidebook. So we're going to read approval first, since it's at the bottom. This card represents you or someone around you who is emotionally dependent on the approval of others. Emotional dependency occurs when we give away personal power, thinking that others have or can say whatever we need to make us happy. We may be extra clingy and or have unrealistic expectations of those around us, causing us to get disappointed easily. This dependency happens to all of us at some point in our life. What needs to be addressed here is our insecurities. Why is the approval and our companionship of other people so important that we devalue ourselves in the process of gaining this approval and our companionship? In reality, you're the one that you need right now, no one else. This card is a call to reconnect with and believe in yourself. It is a reminder that even when someone disapproves of or does not like you, it is not a direct representation of who you are. It is only one person's perception of who you are. You do not need anyone's approval to make you happy, as true happiness is a state of being that you can access at any time simply by tuning into its frequency. Today, choose to be happy regardless. Choose to value your own opinions, even and especially when other people don't. This too shall pass. Your lesson. Learn to love yourself again. Know that you have value and purpose, and that you are beautiful no matter what. Your love and acceptance of yourself is the key ingredient for your healing process now, okay? Do you feel that you need the approval of others around you? If so, why? Okay? How can you give yourself the approval you are looking for outside of yourself? And what is standing in the way of self-love? Okay? Some of you may need to ask yourself that. Or this could be for a certain someone. So intuition. Intuition can take on many different forms, and intuition is a natural ability. There is nothing woo-woo about it. Many of us have been conditioned to tune out our intuition abilities so we can blend in with our environment. This card is showing you that one of your greatest strengths is your intuition, your ability to know the truth about a specific situation or circumstance. So, maybe you know this about others trying to get your approval, or it could be the other way around. So I just lost my spot. Your ability to know the truth about a specific situation or circumstance. When you know something and can't explain how, trust that. It is your inner voice revealing the truth to you. When we learn to live life from an intuitive perspective, our decisions and choices change. We are guided to do things that are for our highest good. And we immediately know who to trust or who not to trust. The more you listen to and act on your intuition, the louder and more familiar it gets. What is your intuition trying to tell you? Ask yourself, what do I need to know today? Listen gently and pay attention to how you feel. We all get intuitive messages. Sometimes they show up as feelings, and other times a knowing. However these messages arrive, you can often just act without overthinking. When you begin to honor and own these intuitive abilities, you get better at using them. Trust your intuition. It will not lead you astray. So, what intuitive messages have you received this week, Leo? And how did they arrive to you? How do you sometimes dismiss your intuition as a coincidence? Can you think of a time when you received an intuitive message but did not trust it? Okay, so that's some food for thought. Okay, maybe your intuition is telling you you don't need the approval of others. All right, take it how it resonates. But it says you're learning to embrace and trust your inner knowing here. So it's something you already know. So let's get your angel number message for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Give me one for Leo. Give me one angel number for Leo. Okay. 4444. Some of you guys could be saying that. And you also got 2112. It's up to you. Okay. Guidance, good fortune, divine support, direction, trust, destiny, faith. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, trust that you're moving in the right direction. Seeing this number is a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams are about to come true. Believe in the process and stay positive here, okay? You could be receiving some sort of guidance about this. Okay, there's good fortune in the cards here. Divine support. You could be being guided in some new direction here. You need to trust and have faith that this is your destiny, okay? But it's up to you here, all right? With this blessing in disguise here, obstacles, resilience, strength, character building, experience, transformation here. So this is a blessing in disguise that's guiding you in a direction here. You're being guided in a direction towards this blessing in disguise here. All right. This is gonna lead you towards building character. Okay, you're gonna gain some sort of experience. There will be obstacles on the way, but stay resilient. Okay? Your life is about to transform. Okay? A transformation is happening here. Challenges may lie ahead, but you have the strength to overcome them. If you've felt lost, know that the winds of change are now blowing in your favor. Though some things may fall apart, you're building the foundation for something better. Stay strong and keep moving forward, Leo. Okay. Keep pressing on. So what does your higher self want you to know, Leo? What does Leo's higher self want them to know? It's okay to be different, okay? Don't try so hard to fit in. The bottom you have special gifts. Never surrender to normal. Okay? Alright. That's what your higher self wants you to know, Leo. It's okay to be different. Okay? Don't try so hard to fit in. We're all unique and made differently. Give me a spirit message for Leo. Caregiver. Some of you could need a caretaker, or you could be a caregiver here for someone. You also got embrace the moment. Let's read that from the guidebook. With embrace the moment first. Embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. We're placing this card in your hand, for we can feel the negative thoughts you're having about others as well as yourself. We understand that life can get down, and all the hard work you do every day to support yourself and others can be challenging. Don't let the outside world tarnish or dilute your brilliance. Remember, all thought creates reality, and the situation in your life, even thoughts are made up of energy. Whether they're positive or negative, okay, when you think a thought, your aura will amplify it with energy and put it out into the universe. By monitoring your thoughts, you'll have conscious control in shaping your day as well as your future. Learn to embrace the moment. If you're having a cup of tea, just drink your tea. If you're enjoying a meal, just eat your meal. If you're walking, then just walk. Appreciate, focus, and be in the present moment of what you're doing. By doing so, you'll remain in the powerful present. Okay? You also got caregiver. We're with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of our lives. Just as you received care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself while you're taking care of others, okay? You matter also, okay? If you don't, then who's going to take care of you? How are you going to be able to take care of whoever you're caring for? You have chosen this card in all likelihood because you probably already are or have been in a caretaker role, or you'll shortly start caring for someone you love. This card is a timely reminder to ensure you don't forget yourself in the process. No matter what type of care is being given, whether it's emotional support or more hands-on, it's easy to let all of your energy dissipate, leaving you feeling drained, disinterested, or at times feeling down. Remember that we're all made up of energy, and that energy is very precious and delicate and needs to be preserved and honored. Take time for yourself. Nurture yourself with self care, such as massage, meditation, or walks in nature. Allowing your body, mind, and spirit to open and absorb positive and healthy energy so that when you have to return to care mode, you feel healthy, strong, and revitalized. Okay? So that is your spirit message. Let's see what we have in love and romance for Leo. Love and romance for my Leos. Give me one for Leo. Love and romance for Leo. So you're dealing with an unrequited love at the moment. Or a situation you're dealing with is unrequited. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Okay? Could be with a soulmate. Alright? Yes, this is your soulmate. Feel like this is a different situation here. Or if you're inquiring about this soulmate, they're your soulmate, but there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going, and that's why it's unrequited. Okay, I hate to read this, but I'm going to read it. So let's read unrequited love. And there's soulmate. So I might as well read soulmate first. Where did it go? Soulmate. You chose this card because you wonder if a certain person is your soulmate, and the answer is yes. As we all do have many soulmates, being with whom you share a mystical soul connection and life path. Soulmates incarnate with the plan of coming together for mutual spiritual and personal growth. As you suspected, the person you're inquiring about is one of yours. That sense of familiarity and comfort you felt when you first met also indicates your soulmate bond. This card sometimes comes to those who ask, when will I meet my soulmate? Or will I ever meet my soulmate? As validation that this will occur. Many times this is a person whom you already know. Although romantic sparks didn't fly at first, you'll have another opportunity to explore passion together here. Okay? So with unrequited love, the romance angels compassionately bring you this card as an answer to your relationship question. The person you're inquiring about has many qualities that you find attractive. However, there's not enough mutual attraction to create the passion you're seeking. This relationship is more like a cat and mouse chase, with one partner continually retreating and disappearing. Neither person enjoys this imbalance, and lack of chemistry is the reason. You may both share genuine love, which in itself can be a foundation for a long-term relationship. This card comes to you simply to help you understand the missing components which you both can sense. Every relationship is a synergy of blended energies. You can't completely control the attraction factor, but you can override and steer it. Sometimes painful childhood experiences can draw you to unhealthy relationships as you recreate the original situation in attempt to heal it. You can ask the angels for guidance to help you elevate your spiritual frequencies so that you attract a partner of similar nature. You deserve to be in a relationship of mutual appreciation and attraction. So it's worth your time and effort to manifest one with these qualities. Okay? So I'm going to leave those out because your next deck is all about romance, love, relationships. What else here for Leo? You may need to extend out your lighthearted energy here to others and flirt. Okay? It says this could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner you seek. And this is someone else that you do have chemistry with. Okay? It may end up involving a marriage here. Okay? But make sure you're not dealing with any deception here. Someone could also be wearing a mask here. And maybe it's this soulmate where the love is unrequited. Okay? You might need to love yourself first. Let's see. Care for yourself first. You could be taking care of a soulmate. Soulmate could be taking care of you. 21:22 on my timer. Alright. Give me one more message for Leo. Leo. You got karmic. At the bottom you got admitting. Being honest and admitting something here where karmic is concerned. There's a commitment here. Congratulations, it's time to celebrate. With honesty, relationships need trust. And karmic. Notice the karmic lessons in this situation. Okay, whatever this is was just so that you could learn a lesson from it or within it and move on. Again, there's someone else here that could be the one. You may need to flirt. And there's chemistry here with someone. And this may lead to some sort of celebration, some sort of wedding. You got commitment here. Okay? So since you're learning to embrace and trust your inner knowing here, you already know. Alright? With admitting, it's okay to admit errors and put things right here. Alright? There also may need to be some forgiveness here. The act of forgiveness releases tension because you got a new beginning here. Okay, look forward to a new beginning. I'm not going to read from the guidebook because I feel like those passages are entirely too long. So, you could also be admitting some sort of truth, being honest, and coming up out of some sort of denial energy. See the truth in the situation. There's a new beginning for commitment here. But again, someone in this situation needs to be honest with themselves. You're dealing with some sort of karmic energy here. Alright. So let's see. Let's get your self-care message, self-love, self-care message for Leo. Leo. Give me one for Leo. Shop smart. Whether that's you out there looking for your significant other, your wife, your counterpart. Alright, your solar chakra is out of balance also. Can't remember who else got that one. Spend money on experiences, not just things. Okay, make memories. Solar plexus chakra is out of balance. And that's all about your drive, your willpower, your confidence, your self-worth, and you setting boundaries here. Okay, this is your inner authority, your I can energy. Okay, when it's off, you deal with low self-esteem, people pleasing, control issues, anger. Okay, this chakra runs your backbone emotionally and energetically here. So there is a blockage to you gaining some sort of confidence, your willpower, knowing your self-worth, and you needing to set boundaries here, gaining back your authority here, realizing and knowing that you can in any given situation here. So right now you could be people pleasing here. Your self-esteem could be low. Okay, you may have anger issues. Okay, and you also got escape materialism. Shift your focus away from material and develop a healthy inner world here. And don't give up. All is not lost. Get back up and keep trying. Okay, it's time to bounce back, like Juvie says. Okay. So let's see what's going on with your career, finances, your money for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Progress want to pop out. Leo. Leo. You got reflection. What else? Take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. Okay, knowing what you don't like will show you what you truly love. Okay, real passion. Stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve here. Find what you're really passionate about, and if you really don't know, you might need to reflect on that. Fast changes are happening. You'll be leaving a job suddenly or getting one very quick. Or your work may change dramatically in a short time. Okay, they want you to go with the flow. Once that happens, short term, this position is temporary, yeah. So don't be too attached to it. No worries, you will find something that's even more fulfilling and prosperous here, okay? Use your wisdom at the bottom here. Okay? What else for Leo? Investment. Could need to invest in yourself here. Invest in your education and make some big plans for the future. Take calculated risk, but save something to fall back on. At the bottom, this is all about your future. Who you connect with, your connections. Plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity here. Okay, that inner knowing of your intuition here. High Priestess energy. With connections, build bridges between people. Contact those who can help you. Your actions set you up for the next opportunity here. Okay, so you're going to be in connection here with helpful, supportive people here. Invest wisely here. This is your future depends on it, okay? But it looks like you're going to be suddenly leaving a job here that's only temporary to find something even more fulfilling and prosperous here. Something that you're very passionate about doing. What else for my Leos? What else? Leo's money, career, finances, divine blessings. A gift from the universe is being handed to you. That's for Leo. You are financially being taken advantage of by someone. Could be a soulmate here. Okay? Feel like you know it. With you learning to embrace and trust your inner knowing, your intuition is at an all-time high. I feel like you know it. Okay, this person could also be a fraud, wearing a mask, not showing you their true colors. This could be someone that's been locked up before. They're a hoax, a fraud here. Okay, just pop on out. It's time for a career change. We saw that earlier. Stolen ideas. Be careful who you trust here. Someone could be stealing your ideas. The lock popped out. You could be overwhelmed. You need to slow down. Okay, again, you're in a toxic work environment that's about to end. New ride upgrade. Careful how you spend here. Okay, if that ride is actually needed, go on ahead and get you a new ride or upgrade the one you got. Take time to take things to the next level. It's time to level up here. And at the bottom you got avoid money schemes, okay? So you might be overwhelmed with working, doing a job here, and yeah, you got a lot of paperwork here. An overload of paperwork, and you might need help with that. Alright? If someone is stealing, okay? Again, be careful who you trust. Alright? I don't know, looks like I could be talking to a feminine energy because there's a light bulb there in her head. Like she's had some sort of epiphany or become enlightened about something here. Alright, let's get into your guidance and then we'll get into the tarot and see what's going on. Give me one message here for Leo. One message for Leo. Leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Alright, and at the bottom you got Mother Earth. You are called upon to help with environmentalism here. Okay, caregiver energy. Maybe you need to help clean up the earth. Recycle. Something here to do with mentalism. Okay, make sure that you stay grounded while doing so. Maybe that's something you're passionate about also. Let's see what the tarot has to say. 33:43 on my timer. Leo. Just saw the World card. Like a cycle in your life is coming to a complete end. You could be headed towards a new beginning, or either that's a cycle you're needing to complete in order to get to a new beginning. Leo. Eight of Swords. Energy of feeling stuck, trapped. Restricted. Leo. The Eight of Wands. From moving forward. You're not trapped. You're not stuck. It's you mentally restricting yourself here. What else for Leo? This is you, Leo. Feel like you need to find your strength here. Take some sort of action. And there could be someone that feels stuck or restricted coming towards you here after you've gained your strength. Okay, whoever this is could be heartbroken. You could be heartbroken for some reason. Feel betrayed. Leo. Six of Pentacles. Someone could be trying to breadcrumb you here. Situation where someone's giving more to another situation. Give me one more here. What's this Eight of Swords? Page of Cups. What's this Eight of Wands? Wheel of Fortune. So we got Leo and Sagittarius energy here. Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. Strength card, Queen of Pentacles. What's this Three of Swords? Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Ace of Cups. So Leo, this could be you taking some sort of action. Allowing the wheel to turn in your favor. Something's changing here. Could be with your money. I feel like you're more focused on your own foundation. Your money, your finances. You could also be a caretaker, a mother. You may also be married. You got two women here. You can embody both of these energies, okay? There's a commitment here where there is some heartbreak, okay? Again, someone can be given to another situation or just breadcrumbing you because you're the Queen of Pentacles. Very nurturing, very abundant. $888. Some of you could be seeing 888. Looks like you're almost at the end of something here. 1010 is definitely an end here to a commitment or something. Or to the restrictions of you feeling stuck or trapped. Someone's headed towards a new opportunity here with someone that they love. King of Cups. Got the King and Queen of Cups here. This is a soulmate connection. But someone could be guarded. Yes. So someone's overcoming a situation here and making some sort of decision to put an end to another situation so that they can gain victory here. Someone's moving forward. Could be away from a toxic situation. Alright. Capricorn energy. There's a difficult ending here. One more for Leo. What was that? What was all that about? Give me one more for Leo. Nine of Swords. You go from the 8 to the 9 of Swords. We got Hierophant, Taurus energy, Wheel of Fortune. There's some sort of relationship that's changing. Someone's making plans here to go down a new path. 9 of Wands. and move on. Move towards peace. Move towards calmer waters. Someone's gaining their independence here, and I feel like they're confident about it. So a cycle. You could also be traveling here, but a cycle is over. Your belief is that it's time to move on here. I feel like you're starting to see your worth here. Could be moving towards a new job. Okay, but you're seeing value in doing so. Alright, so Leo, I'm going to leave you guys there. This is all that I have. If you find that anything within this resonated, even if it doesn't, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, Leo.